Hello and welcome to a new video. This time I will show you a different component, a little bit more complex component, or let's just say a more complex component, which is the TDelphiManager. Oops, not daily, Delphi. Yeah, it's of course part of the Lina Components library, which this whole series is about. We placed it on the forum, and it does not have published properties. So it's basically just a class which you can access via source code. Nevertheless, I thought it would be a good idea to add it to the components palette. So, yeah. Please remember that I will only show you some of the functionality, because this component offers quite a lot, and I don't want to. It's too complex to show it all. If you need to work with it, you will probably find out a lot more. I will also try to update the documentation, the online documentation, as soon as possible, as soon as I find time, but right now this is not on my time scheduling. So yeah, let's just access it. TDelphiManager 1. Of course, you should also rename it. This is no pretty name, but I just leave it that way for demonstration purposes. So basically we have a couple of properties which allows us to access either properties of the Delphi version the application was compiled with, and the Delphi versions installed on the target machine. So yeah, if we want to have the full name of the current Delphi version, for example, we just have this TDelphiManager 1 version full name, and we show a message with it. So yeah, as you can see here, this is Delphi XE5. So if we start it, it shows us Delphi XE5. This is the version we have used to compile it. There are a couple of other properties which are supported, just like version, which returns a enumeration value of TDelphi version. TDelphi version basically includes all Delphi versions which are supported by this library. So from Delphi 7 up. And yeah, we also have standard version name, which would return XE5 in this case. Version full name, we've just seen what it returns. Version code name, in my case it should return Zephyr. So this is the code name of the current Delphi version this program was compiled with. Compiler version, runtime version, Lina version is the version of the Lina Components library, product version, package version, and here we have different compiler options we can return. So for example, yeah, if we look at the declaration, the compiler versions set of DCM debug, console, DCM type info, Unicode, X syntax, assembler, and cont expression. So yeah, this is actually just a return of the values or of the definition value of some of the compiler directives. So in my case, for example, I should have Unicode enabled, so I just if compiler versions, so if co sorry so what did I do there? DCM Unicode for Delphi compiler mode in. We use the in operator here for set. So it would return us a yes if we are using Unicode strings. Let's just try it out. Yes, this version supports Unicode strings. Let me show you another example, but not about this property. Let me show you some properties of the target machine, and there we have actually installed TDelphi versions, which is a set of TDelphi version, and it returns all the installed Delphi versions. So if we want to check if a certain Delphi version is installed on the target machine, we just ask if dv xe5 in installed, then show message yes. Let's check if Delphi xe5 is installed on the current machine. So basically I should distinct this is, as I said, the current machine. So this is not the machine where the code has been compiled. This is the machine we are currently running the application on, whereas the version full name and all the other stuff was were constants. So they were actually defined by the machine where this code was compiled on. So let's check if Delphi xe2 is installed on the current machine, and it should not be. So it doesn't show anything, it's not installed. We can also get the browsing path of the current Delphi installation, which we can get the following. Browsing path, Delphi version, we must define the Delphi version for the browsing path. In this case, I choose xe5, of course, otherwise it would raise an exception. Target platform, here we have the target platform. Usually this is 32. Let me just check the available values. DP Win32 would be our way to go. There are of course all others also supported, but yeah, this is currently Win32. So I add Win32, and here we have to add a TStrings object. So I declare a new variable, TStrings. Oops, of course. String. Let's give it a proper name. Path, and do it the clean way. Try. Finally, clear. Oops. Free. All right. And here we would add a the first one we return. So yeah. This would be the first browsing path, actually the first entry in my browsing path, so we returned it. It allows you also to read the library path and a lot of other properties, which as I said, won't show you because this would simply blow the length of the video and would not be necessary. So basically, this component is there to, on the one hand, check the properties of the Delphi version which was used to compile this code, and of course also check the current Delphi version on the target machine, which can be sometimes it might be a bit hard to distinguish which is which, but actually if you think logically, you know which of them is possible on the one side or on the other. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and yeah, of course give me feedback if you have problems or suggestions for the library. As I said, this library is not finished yet. There are still a lot of bugs and there are still stuff maybe being changed. So yeah, also what I show in the videos might be already deprecated if you're using the library a few times after I created this video. So yeah, and also please don't forget to check out the repository for further updates, because as I said, the version currently is not final. It's still under development, actually still a alpha version. Alright, I hope I could help you a little bit to get the TDelphi version, TDelphiManager to know better, and yeah, hope to see you guys in the next tutorial maybe. Alright, bye.